Hi all, we're looking at a Canon build of the Refit Constitution-class, as seen from Star Trek the Motion Picture, all the way until the Undiscovered Country. So being that it's a Canon build, we'll be looking mostly at appearance rather than stats. But anyways, so yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm using the legendary Miracle Worker Light Cruiser. I actually prefer this over the Temporal Light Cruiser found in the R&D box and on the exchange. Mostly because, well, one, it's a stable buy. You can get this and then use it across your characters, unlike, of course, an R&D ship. But that aside, Miracle Worker works extremely well with cruisers, as opposed to Temporal, which I suppose you can use recursive shearing. A lot of people are telling me that's a good thing to use, and I do use it now, but yeah, Miracle Worker definitely works better with cruisers and battle cruisers, for example. And also the bridge officer seating is slightly better spread out, and also you can use more bridge officer traits, space traits, if you want to. But I'm not going to dive into those. I've already made a video about space traits, so go watch that if you want to learn more. And also, I'll talk about how to make this TOS version of the Constitution if you want to, so use the appropriate skin and then weapons. So speaking of weapons, we got the Pulse Phaser Beam Arrays. So these look, but do not sound like the ones we see in Wrath of Khan. And the game sells us these as those, so I guess we'll have to stick with these. That being said, if you want the TOS look, go for the twin phaser beam banks or the retrofit phaser beam banks. These are from the C-Store TOS TOS Constitution. And for torpedoes, we got the regular photon torpedoes. And if you want the TOS look, go for this kind of photon torpedo, which has the TOS look. From the episode, whoops, Battle of Caleb 4. So this episode is exclusive to TOS captains though, or you can get these from the exchange and probably for very expensive because they are somewhat exclusive. As for deflector, impulse, warp, and shields, anything goes. Use whatever you want, and I'm personally using the soul defense for survivability. Of course, I can definitely use better stuff, but I don't invest much into this character. Anyways, some regular devices, not anything very special. I might use the Kobayashi Maru transponder in combat though. And for consoles, most of it is just damage boosting stuff, and some of these abilities are definitely not canon, so let's throw those out before I do the combat demonstration. But to highlight, of course, we have the ominous device for the Carbamite maneuver. And it's actually somewhat useful, so yeah, I put it on this build. And this ship also comes with the gas canister thing where you fire a torpedo and it chases a cloaked ship, but that's so situational it's pretty much useless at endgame, so I don't have this on this build. As for traits, nothing too specific except for, of course, plot armor, because this is a hero ship, so we have that. And for stations, I said Miracle Worker ships, so we got Narrow Sensor Bands 2 and Mixed Armament Synergy 3. So yep, and of course Photonic Officer because I need some cooldown reduction. But yeah, let's get to combat demonstration. I think that's about it for the build. Well, the important stuff for this build canon. Oh, and also, after the combat demonstration, I'll show you the bridge. Even though there is no Refit Constitution bridge, I have a bridge that might work out for those that wonder what kind of bridge to put on such a ship. So yeah, let's go. Alright, Argala Patrol, because, well, this patrol is awesome. So narrow sensor bands allows me to increase damage the closer I am to enemies within 6 kilometers. It's quite useful. And as you can see, hear these phasers definitely don't sound like the ones from Wrath of Khan. Anyways, moving on, we have Mixed Armament Synergy 3, which when you use a torpedo or, well, a different energy, a weapon type, you get bonus damage to that. So yeah, that's cool. So in a previous Canon build, I said I didn't want to use Honored Dead, but then being that we're playing elite stuff, I kind of need that for survivability. As these builds I'm using on these kind of ships are tanky, but not as tanky, and the damage I can put out is not really high. I could use beam overload build, but these ships we don't see them use beam overload in the shows or movies, so we'll have to stick with beam fire at will. And of course, Scotty is on this ship, probably. Oh, he is, yeah. So we'll be using many Miracle Worker thingies, such as, well, as you saw there, the Barclay maneuver. You can definitely see more of my demonstration of Miracle Worker stuff in my Miracle Worker ship video. So, using entwined tactical matrices, I can keep 100% uptime of beam fire at will and torpedo spread, which makes tanking quite easy. Actually, that being said, let's turn this on. Might as well grab some extra resistances. Threat stance, right? They're using the carbonite maneuver. Our target is running away, and I just got some heavy rubber banding.
We will not go quietly.
Yes, you will, and I think that's it for this comet demonstration, so let's go visit the bridge. Alright, so I'm using the Origin bridge. This is the bridge we see on the tutorial ship, which is a Miranda class. And, well, Miranda classes have a similar hull to Constitution refits. And being that it's somewhat established that Federation ship bridges are modular, we can technically use this concept. So, yeah. That's what I'm using for the bridge. If you're wondering what to use, this is what I use. So you've all visited this bridge before. I don't have much to show you. Turbo lift over here, and over here we have the ready room. Got a pretty standard stuff. Well, my entire crew is dressed in their TOS uniforms because this is my temporal agent, but yeah. Alright, so that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and ring the notification bell to be notified of future videos. Helps out the channel quite a lot, and it's free, so why not? Also, you can contribute to my Patreon if you want to. Link in the description, where you also find membership and my Discord server where you can speak to fans and I directly. Alright, see y'all next time. Bye!